Hi everybody, Blaine here, reporting from China once again. Now that America is in full panic mode, and it's even spread to northern Canada, lots of people ask me questions. So this is my apartment building up here, and this is my street. Hello, hey. Cool. So if we look around, there are people, everyone's wearing face masks, everyone's kind of getting back to life semi-normal, even though things are a bit locked down. So I just went to Family Mart, this place. It's a Japanese chain with some good food, just to buy some basic stuff for breakfast. Yeah, I asked if I could take a video in there, but I was not able to effectively communicate what I wanted to do. Anyway, I walked in, she scanned my hand with a temperature gauge. And there's a little thing where you can pump hand sanitizer on, and walked in, grabbed a couple of things I wanted, bought them. It was all very, very normal. There were too many people, so I didn't want to bother her for too long to take a video. Let's see. These stores, this one right over here, this One Mind store, previously had like a line of desks in front, so you couldn't actually go into the store. Instead, you would walk in, talk to the cashier, and say like, 我要那个2个啤酒. You know, I want 2 beers. 谢谢. And then they'd run back, get whatever you want, charge it, and then you'd pay up front. They seem to have opened up now. There's been very, very few cases in this city in the past several weeks. Things are really, really getting better. Looking around, one of the things I think about is these bicycles. And who washes these? I would not trust riding this without gloves or getting an alcohol bottle and going spraying that down. Let's see. You rent these by scanning this code right here and then paying, it's like 25 cents for like half an hour, 25 US cents for half an hour. Yeah, anyway, so if we walk around, this is my local neighborhood. Right here is the local pharmacy. Again, this is another shop that had the desks out front, so you couldn't actually go in. I'm gonna cross the street on the red light. Okay. Another place that you'd have to ask for what you wanted, but has reopened. I bought a ton of rubber gloves here. And again, let's see. During the peak of the virus hitting Shenzhen, this city, they completely blocked this off. Oh, and as you can see, they've roped it off, so you get your temperature checked. I think they might write it down. No big deal, but now you can go in again and you can buy your groceries. That's how people here are dealing with it. The travel restrictions are a good idea. The Hong Kong border is still closed, so still can't go in there unless you want to spend 14 days in quarantine. Yeah, that's how basic day-to-day things are functioning. The goal is to stop the healthcare system from being overwhelmed. If everyone gets sick at once, the hospitals can't deal with it. So just being safe. Here's the most important thing, is take care of your loved ones, especially the elderly and people who are sick, infirm, young, have kids, busy. Just talk to your neighbors, be friendly. Now, if you haven't talked to your neighbors, now is the perfect time to finally get to know them, ask if they need anything. Actually engage with your neighbors and build a community, you know? The US has one advantage, which is low population density, right? So there's not a lot of people crammed in to each other in a lot of places. That doesn't help San Francisco or New York or Seattle or lots of places, but a large percentage of the population lives in low density housing, which keeps you naturally socially distant from people, so you don't run into as much contact. But be careful, if you live in the suburbs, don't get cocky. But now is a great time, especially in the suburbs. The problem is, if people get sick or they can't go out, then they have a problem getting stuff to the houses. That's the disadvantage of low density housing. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue, but just in case, talk to your neighbors. Love you guys. Bye-bye.